FCL Shipping UK. FCL, full container load, shipping can be the best option for you if you want to import a lot of merchandise, more than 20 cubic meters. All you have to do is determine the size of the container you'll need. Here is our guidance, and comprehend a few crucial steps in the procedure. The container will be loaded by your supplier and unloaded by you upon arrival because your goods are the only items inside. Contents. What is FCL container? The FCL shipping process. Possibilities of FCL shipping. Who should use FCL? FCL and LCL. What's the difference? What is FCL container? When you use FCL, full container load, shipping, the entire shipping container is rented out to carry your cargo. Unlike LCL, less than container load, shipping, which only allows you to reserve a portion of the container's space, FCL shipping enables you to fill the container to the brim. The FCL shipping process. Our local overseas agent will contact your supplier and GT. They will decide, based on the readiness of the goods, which ship they will catch. The container will be taken to your supplier's factory on the back of a truck, and GT, your supplier, will load the goods into the container. The container will be sealed and taken to the port where it'll be cleared through customs and GT. It's loaded onto the ship, which brings it to the UK. In the UK, the container is taken off the ship and put on the quay. The port gives 7 days free rent for the container to be customs cleared and delivered, so we all need to be quick. Once cleared, the container will be loaded onto the back of a truck and GT. The truck will arrive outside your premises, and you have to break the container's seal. You have 3 hours to unload your goods from the container, either by hand. You may need some help. The empty container is driven back to the port to be reused. Possibilities of FCL shipping. Cheaper per cubic meter. If you are importing a large quantity of stock, FCL is the more cost-effective option because you pay per container rather than per cubic meter. Faster than LCL. At each port, FCL requires far less loading and unloading. As a result, time is saved at both ends of the process. Only you and your supplier have access to the items. As a result, the danger of injury is lowered. One of the main reasons we propose maritime insurance is that cargo damage in transit is a serious possibility. Many importers are unaware of how many persons must touch their goods in order to transport them from one location to another, and that accidents can occur. When you ship using FCL, your goods are far more secure because they are transported within the container rather than being removed and handled. You'll need to bring in more inventory. FCL requires you to import a bigger volume of merchandise to be a cost-effective choice. This means that FCL may not be viable for a startup or small business. Who should use FCL? When shipping a lot of items, FCL is occasionally the best or only choice. FCL shipping is more affordable for larger shipments than LCL since you pay a flat rate for the usage of the container rather than paying based on the weight of your products. FCL and LCL. What's the difference? With FCL, full container load, you rent out and use the entire container for your shipment, whereas with LCL, less than container load, you only rent out space within a container. Note: planning ahead is required for unloading. The fact that your items are exclusively handled by you and your provider has advantages and disadvantages. The risk of damage is less because the items are not removed from the container. However, FCL delivery might be trickier. Your items are delivered on a curtain-sided truck for forklift unloading or on a vehicle with a tail lift to lower the pallets to the ground when you export via LCL. Full container load. Shipping requires you to self-unload your items, most likely by hand, when they arrive in a container on the back of a vehicle.